Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on the WITN First Alert Desk at 8 a.m. Hope you're all having a wonderful Friday morning. We're almost to the weekend, getting closer and closer, just a few more hours for many of you as you start the work day today. A little chilly out there, but that's expected. We've been dealing with a lot of chilly temperatures over the last, few weeks now. It's winter. Yeah. Or at least meteorologically. Oh no, I'm going to screw up that word again.
I'm going to say it again. You pick up that. No,
I was trying to say it really quietly.
Meteorological. You even mess me. You even mess me up now.
Well, it's Friday. It's Friday. We got the Friday fun here. But hopefully, maybe this weekend you can catch some time to go shopping. I know that's something that I have to do. I know that's something that's on your agenda as well. Hopefully you can get out there. But Sunday, it sounds like the day you'll want to bundle up, maybe have some rain gear. It sounds like it's not going to be too much of a problem.
In the morning, it looks like a few showers, say between 5 to 8 a.m. give or take. All so heading out to early morning stuff, you may be dealing with that. But the rest of the day, it's just going to get cold and windy on Sunday.
Gotcha. All right, but before we dive into the rest of your forecast, Dustin, we do have a story out of Jones County. There is a historic home there that's been around since the late 1800s, and it hasn't been. No one has lived in the home since about the 1960s, and it's now getting a makeover. A new family has purchased this home, and they're looking to renovate it, spruce it up so that it can be livable, but also preserve some of those elements from the historic home from when it was originally built. So we actually spoke to some of the family members about their work, what they're looking forward to doing, especially once they start moving into the home. Let's take a look.
A historical Jones County home is slowly being brought back to life. 2 years ago, David Cole brought his wife Morgan to the David greenhouse, which had been in the family for generations. During that visit, Morgan Cole decided that she wanted to make it their home, but her husband wasn't as sure considering the work ahead. He says others had a very similar reaction when they decided to move forward.
You either you're completely crazy to try to fix that thing up because it never had indoor plumbing. Very little electricity, no HVAC, so we've had to go through and very delicately try to add those things in.
David Cole is Green's sixth great-grandson, and he says he hopes he's making Green proud by breathing new life into the home nearly 2 centuries later.
I think it was more of a feeling than what we saw, because it was in pretty rough shape before we got started.
Nobody has lived in the house since the 1960s, making it a fixer-upper. As renovations continue, the family says they're planning to keep some of the home's original charm.
All of the original doors, all of the original molding, really all of the trim work is in great shape.
The Coles have a number of new additions planned for the home and hope to move in next summer.
Well, wonderful to see that progress there. Obviously, still a lot to be done, adding those additions to the home so that they can really have a full, wonderful house for the entire family there. But exciting to see what the end result's going to look like. Sounds like next summer is when we'll have to check back in and see how it all looks.
Of course, the history of modelization. Anytime you remodel over the house or a little project, I mean, it's going to take extensive work to, but the end result is always the best part of it.
Absolutely. All right, Dustin. Well, let's talk weather now. Like we were talking about, lots of different temperatures. You're going to have some temperatures that you may like, some more mild temperatures, and then you're going to get some pretty chilly temperatures, some bitter, frigid temperatures out there.
A little bit of everything, on your palate for sure this morning. You're definitely out the door. Doesn't feel too terrible out there, but you're noticing that the winter chill is here. The clouds won't help us. We're not going to much today either. Clouds are going to be locked in place much of the day. So unfortunately, we're not going to be seeing a completely sunny day, though we will see some sunshine breaks in between as well, taking down towards our Greenville camera there along Arlington Boulevard. The folks heading up towards into the traffic zone. Obviously, folks are trying to whether it's rush hour traffic in the morning or just anything like that. So again, good to see things running smoothly as well. And of course, we're going to seeing that Washington camera looking pretty okay as you go towards the this morning right now with low level clouds. Right now though, we're in the upper 30s towards the coast, low to mid 30s inland, lower 30s towards the northern portion of the area, which by the way, you might be seeing a few little snowflakes popping up on the radar, showcasing that in just a second. But the indication of how dry it is outside plays a factor in when precipitation is falling. So that's why we're saying if you look at it on radar, it may not be directly falling. Ooh, so there we go. Now north of Bertie County up towards the Albemarle Sound, you might be actually seeing some snow starting to fall, though it's not going to be enough to completely coat anything. It may be just a quick burst here or there, but the bulk of the snow back in my own neck of the woods, the schools decided to last minute delay them, and that creates a problem for parents. They've done winter work, and
especially if they've already had their day kind of ready to go, and all of a sudden they get that phone call or that email or whatever, however they contact them. It can be a little bit of a disruption.
Been there many times. Trust me, I know how that is. But so that snow will be in and out the area all afternoon, and then it's going to be gone by the end of the day, and then we're going to be seeing another clipper system come in Sunday, bringing them more the chance of snowfall as well. So a little bit of everything happening here with that. Good news with the drought, we're going to be a little bit better with improved conditions here. Thankfully, the little rain we saw last couple of weeks, and even that snow melt too. There's all those winter weather advisories, winter storm watches, winter storm warnings there, and of course in Kentucky, which, by the way, an interesting fact about Kentucky, 4 years ago, they were dealing with a massive tornado outbreak. 65 tornadoes were reported in Paducah and Mayfield area. EF3, EF4 spend hours on the ground and devastating work. I had a chance to go out there a few years ago to do some mission work. So they were right before Christmas. It was a devastating event out there. So, but now this year, no tornadoes. They got the snow. Yes, that was a little tidbit of history right there. So anyway, as we go towards today, we're quiet. That little rain chance is coming in our forecast as we go towards Sunday. It's really not showcasing a lot of rainfall with that either. So don't get really antsy with that either. But the wind's picking up tomorrow night, or Sunday rather. It's the real windy of the day. Once those rain showers depart post 7 to about 10 a.m., we're going to stay pretty chilly through the day. Temperatures are going to plummet down to the 20s and possibly the teens there. That's the air temperature. That is not the wind chill. Wind chill, single digits possibly here with that strong wind breeze coming into play right there. So definitely bundle up this weekend. Sunday is the day. Monday for sure. Wind chill temperatures, this is at 8 a.m. Back at 6 o'clock, they could be between 8 and 10 degrees. So really doesn't feel comfortable. Even down towards the coastline, they could be seeing some dangerous wind chills as well. So other than that, again, your first alert calendar here, I'll take that little, well, might as well leave it. That's something blocking. That's just the first day. I'll let you that one now. The winter solstice, it is, I think that's blocking that. There we go. Yeah, so we got that to worry about. Hanukkah begins Sunday, and then we have the Christmas at the Farm. That's a light display in Goldsboro. That's running through Christmas, so exciting stuff with that. Another very merry midweek magic nights. They happen on Wednesdays there. ECU's commitments next Friday. Different colleges will be graduating at different times. I know a couple of people over there graduating.
Exciting.
Stuff
That's
like
wonderful.
That. What are they doing afterwards? They're like, I don't know. I said, okay, well, you got a little while to go through. And again, winter officially begins in 2 weeks, and then Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and then Kwanzaa, and then it's going to be New Year's, so we'll be bringing in 2026.
I can't believe we're already at the end of the year.
Just
Crazy
like
to see Christmas on that calendar. I can't believe we're thinking about New Year's. It's wonderful. It's wild.
It is, definitely, for sure. And it's feeling like the heart of winter here for the next couple of days.
Yep.
And mine is tomorrow. I mean, it's not looking too bad. There are plenty of clear skies at play as those overnight lows drop to the teens and 20s there. That's a bit sunny Monday time frame. Again, that rain early in the morning. And once that rain gets good, is the wind just like this going to instantly pick up. So it is going to be just if you got to go out, I mean, I got to come to work Sunday morning, but it won't be that cold Monday morning for me. But I will say, though, just bundle up and please take care of yourself.
Because that's the wind. The wind makes it really bitter out there, especially when it starts picking up. I know today, not too bad, but like you said, Sunday going into Monday, just those days are not looking pretty. You might want to just stay inside, bundle up, maybe have some hot cocoa or something to keep you warm.
That little Christmas movie on, prepare
for
exactly. Little Christmas events, stuff like that. I haven't bought any Christmas candy. I am so lacking. I have bought everybody else something, but something for me to do.
That's really nice of you. You're very selfless.
I've done bought everybody else. And they're like, "Where's your getting?" I said, "Well, I guess I am the gift that keeps giving." So anyway, I need to get that taken care of too.
Yeah.
But, have a good weekend, everybody. Jim's back Monday, and have a regular, hopefully long stretch. I'm off next week, so a little payback. No, I will say, Jim's birthday week's been well. People stopped him, and they told me to tell you, he says thank you, by the way, all the birthday wishes. So if you wish him happy birthday, he does appreciate that.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you, Dustin, and thank you again to everyone watching this morning. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Please enjoy and bundle up Sunday for sure. Have a good one.
This hour of the WITN First Alert Desk is sponsored by Toyota of Goldsboro.